I just saw a video from my friend Captain Electro, a secondary, a backup Mini Monday video, wherein he showed a little mini Bowie knife he had. I actually have a couple of mini Bowie knives of a similar vein. One of them is quite special, and I might reserve it for its very own video, but one I will show you right now. And that is this Rough Rider Texas Bowie. It's got a coffin handle, 6 pins, nickel silver bolster and guard. Now, I'm not usually so much of a fan of the guarded Bowies, especially the ones with a rear guard here, because they kind of get in the way of putting your thumb. You have to work around it or whatever. But in this instance, I actually was thinking about deleting the guard, but then I realized that if you're using it, the knife, because this handle is so small, the guard is really, it's kind of your grip linchpin, and this is how you'll get any side-to-side torsion. It's going to be easy to apply through that, as opposed to through this practically a toothpick of a handle. No pun intended. I have sharpened the knife at some point. Put some scratches on the shoulders there so you can see I was trying to thin out behind the edge. Got this fat convex bevel going now, which I just gave a hone on the tarmac and all kinds of hairy little wire came off. So probably pretty good for cutting now. And so I do have another mini item for this mini cut. A mini 5-minute epoxy. Have you ever seen the like? Man, that is so cute. I just couldn't go without it. And I think if you got a bug out bag, you know what you can do with epoxy resin, how that could help you in a moment? I mean, failing you having zip ties, duct tape, chewing gum, super glue, and baking soda, this could really help you out. Let's just do the plastic, shall we? As I get more into my sharpening, I'm getting more into my 440 stainless. Because it's always a challenge, but you can get good results, really. Whittle a little piece of light. So, yeah, let's say you want to whittle with this. Here's how I would grip this now. It's my whittling grip. Get a good grip on that. Dig in with this. Tell you what. Could do some stuff with this. So, just prior to watching that video, I actually had caught up and watched the number one, the main Mini Monday video on Captain Electro's channel. I recommend you watch them all. And he showed this coin knife he made. That is the coolest coin knife I've ever seen. It's so good. And he said he has more of the coins, but he doesn't have a lot of time for knife making and stuff. But maybe one of these days maybe one of these days he'll make some more of these coin knives. Donovan Tew's got one. A great knife collector, a venerable knife collector. There's one in his collection. And I gotta say, I'm getting a little green with envy on that. I need me one of these coin knives. And coincidentally, what happened was I started coming up with this funny little razor knife concept here, kind of a reverse gun stock handle or something, and at some point it just popped into my mind, like I want to give this knife to Captain Electro. I did send him a knife before as well, and he gave me a really fine coin in exchange, and so began the legend. And So yeah, I thought, make this one, maybe put a little lightning bolt escutcheon in there using the original celluloid razor scale handles, that kind of thing, and send it over to Captain Electro, because that would make me happy, and I think he deserves, at the very least, one of these. They're good knives. I mean, by my lights, yeah, objectively, they cut really well, and they're easy to sharpen, and they're comfortable in hand. So not a bad thing to have. So I'll let you in on that secret, but I'll let you in on another secret as well, which is that I often think about doing nice things like that, things that would be generous, magnanimous, kind, or what have you, and then I don't do them. Because I think, as it were, I like to fantasize about being a really decent person, but I'm probably not really that decent, am I? And by way of illustration, what I thought was, well, man, I want one of these coin knives, and I want Captain Electro to have this knife. Why don't I try and cut a deal? And not only that, why don't I make a video about it and make the whole thing public? Is that good behavior? I don't know. I haven't posted the video yet, but if you're watching this, feel free to censure me morally. I deserve it. I'm a wicked man, but that's my plan. And I know Captain Electro does like a whittling knife. He has a fondness for the tactical blade profiles as well, but not necessarily out of appreciation for the destructive capacity so much as for the creative and utilitarian. And so yeah, Captain Electro, my friend, what do you reckon, man? One of these for a coin knife? At your leisure, of course. Do we have a deal? I mean, otherwise I'd probably just have to send you the thing anyway, but I mean, what do you reckon? It was kind of like last time. I charged a coin for the knife. Coin for a knife? Knife for a coin? Happy Mini Monday. See you for another one next week.